Talk sound.
Good morning, Brian.
Morning, Leslie. And that's a little bit better than that was yesterday. Blast, that sharp, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the cold weather is starting to set in now, isn't it? But we did have clear skies, Brian, and I wonder, did you see the Aurora Borealis?
Look, what the...
The Aurora Borealis. Did you see the? Loads of people have been putting pictures up on Facebook of seeing the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, well, I ain't on that face thing, you know, and what you on about?
The Northern Lights, the lights in the sky. Did you see them this week?
Well, why didn't you say so then? I don't know what these things are called, and why do they give them such stupid names?
Were they bright in Melton or not?
No, I mean, to be honest, boy, I was at home because that was chilly, wasn't it?
That was chilly.
So I was at home with the curtain shut, and I didn't really look out. I don't know whether or not that was bright in the sky in Melton or not, because I was minding my own business. Well, I don't understand, right?
Yes.
I don't understand why people want to be going out and gazing up at the sky anyway at the best of times.
Well, isn't it nice to see the stars up there?
Well, I mean, I have to say there was one time when I was in the Girl Rosemary's garden bath during the summer.
Yes.
We got in there on one of them days because we had about 6 weeks of sunshine, didn't we, boy?
Oh, it was lovely. Yes, very nice.
You know, that went on and on, and so we sat in there one night, and it was quite nice to sit in there and see the stars. And the only way we saw them is because the gazebo blew away. Did I tell you about that?
Yes, you did. Yes, the
right, yeah.
It's a gazebo, by the way.
Yeah, that blew away, you know. So that mean we sit out there with the sky above, you know.
Yes, very nice.
That's
Anyway.
right. You know, last week. Hang on a minute.
Go on, clear your throat, boy.
Right, what the hell was that?
There's a lot of bugs going around.
I'll tell you what there is, because the girl Rosemary, she's had a snotty snout this week. And I say to her, keep away from me, I don't want it. So, what was I going to say to you, Leslie?
I was going to ask you, because
that's right.
Go on then.
Last week, you were saying to me about how I'd been to Felixstowe.
Yes.
Well, now, I ain't been there for ages, but this week, me and my mate Ticket,
Yep.
we come down to Felixstowe. You sort of got me thinking, you know.
Yes.
So come down, and we it looked like we just missed a shower when we got there. It looked as if that rained. And we walked up the Somerset, and the main reason I went there, Leslie, if I'd be honest, was to get myself some new pants, because I do like Marks and Spencer's pants. But they ain't there anymore, is it?
No, it's gone. It's been gone a few years. I can tell you haven't been for a while.
Oh, well, that's right. So, and because I've been down to, I've been down to 4 pair. So I do like to have a good 8 pair, you know, one's every day and a spare one, as Mother used to say. and Ticket, he said, well, my drawer's full of them. How many pants do you got, boy?
And me personally, I think I've probably got about 12 or 13, I think, probably.
You're well and truly covered in, aren't you? You know, some people, like Ticket, he said my drawer is full. But anyway, I didn't get them from there. I went across the way.
Yeah, across the road.
And got them from Peacocks.
Peacocks, yes.
I got them from Peacocks, and they're obviously cheap, you know. But I do like Marks' pants because they last longer, don't they?
They're proper quality, aren't they, Brian?
They're good quality, that's right. You get what you pay for. So, but that ain't there no more, you see. That's gone.
It's gone. I know. Hey, look, can I ask you...
And on the same with socks, right? I don't have no more than a dozen pair of socks in me drawer.
Yes.
But some people, they got loads in there. How many socks you got?
I've got loads.
Well, that's right. What do you want loads for?
Well, you've got to have some spare ones just in case, because, you know, 1 minute they're okay.
I know that,
well, they might get holes in.
Huh?
They might get holes in.
Well, yes, but you just replace them, don't you? You know, I mean, I ain't fussy where I get my socks from because they don't last as long as your pants do that.
No, they don't. You're very true. Look, Brian, let me ask you something. I know you don't do that Facebook thing, but Rosemary does, and there is an official Brian in Melton Facebook page. So I'd urge people to go and have a look and like the page. But she posted on there that you were talking about your trip to Spain last week, and she says you forgot to mention your experiences with the aeroplane toilet. What happened?
She say what?
Yeah. She said when you were on the radio last week, you were talking about, going through the door, and getting on lots of buses when you went to Spain, but you forgot to talk about going to the loo on the aeroplane toilet.
Didn't I tell you about that then?
No, you didn't. No. She says we should ask you about it.
Oh right. Well, yeah. Well, I was sitting there for some time, and then all of a sudden, when you got to go, ain't you, boy?
You have, yes.
So, and the trouble is, you see, they ain't got loads of toilets on these things, have they? I think if I remember rightly, there was one at the front and one at the back.
Yep.
So, and I didn't want to go up the back because I didn't want to off-balance the plane. So I thought, well, I'll go up the front. So every dozy time I got up to go down there, some bugger got in there for me. And I thought, well, I ain't going to stand here because there ain't a lot of space to stand on them things, isn't there?
No, there isn't. No.
That's right. No. So I went and sat down again, and then when that one came out, I thought, right, here I go. I'll get up to some other bugger going there. And I sat there, and I tell you what, Leslie, I thought for 1 minute I was going to pee myself because I was getting in such a state of it. So in the end, I said to the nice little old party who kept walking up and down the
air stewardess.
The
air stewardess. The aisle.
Huh?
The aisle. The air stewardess.
The aisle.
Yes.
And I say to her, excuse me, dear, I say, I'm trying to get out of the way, but I need to pee bad. And every time I get up, some bugger keep going in there. So she said, don't worry, when the next person come out, I'll make sure you're next.
Oh, that's kind of her.
And bless her old heart, that's what she done. But the thing is, when I got in there, clothes get small, aren't they? I got in there, Leslie, and that's the truth, boy. I mean, I ain't the biggest, I ain't the smallest. But when I got in there wouldn't have been room to swing a cat, let alone my old target. And I got in there, and I done my business right, boy.
Yes.
But thankfully, I didn't want a number 2, because that would have been a right palaver. So I done my business, and I got up. And when that flush, boy,
oh yes,
my Christ almighty, I thought I was going to get sucked out of the plane.
It's quite scary, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to keep my balance. I peed on the seat twice. I had to dab back before I flushed it. And I swear, when I was in it, I could hear on the plane, on the outside of the plane, I could hear every nut and bolt straining. Because that was creaking and going ahead.
Yes.
I asked him, does he please to get back in my seat again? I said to Rosemary, I said, I ain't drinking no more on here.
I think we can all empathise with you on that one, Brian. I think, especially when you flush, it makes heck of a noise, doesn't it?
I've got some new curtains.
Have you?
Yeah, I've got some new curtains in the side room.
Right.
I ain't done a lot in there to be fair, for quite a while.
Yes.
So the girl Rosemary come round and put them up for me. And up she went, and I held the ladder for her.
Oh, you're a gentleman, you are.
And she'd even ironed them,
Did she? She's a good girl.
Yeah, she ironed them. Because you have to pull the cord, don't you? Get it all wrinkly, we call it, you know.
Yes, you do, yes.
When you put them up. Last time I done that, we're going back a few years now. Last time I done it, I pulled the ruddy strings out. So, and because you can't get them back in, can you?
No, you can't, no.
So I was telling her about that. She said, well, I'll do that for you. Don't worry about that. Here.
What's that?
That's a rumming about that storm in Florida, isn't it?
Oh, what, Hurricane Milton?
Blast. I sit there watching the news the other night.
Yep.
And they reckon they were telling people, get the hell out, weren't they? Get the hell out.
Yes, they were.
And if you don't, you might be in trouble. So, I mean, have that gone now?
That's gone through now, but it's caused a lot of problems.
It's so sad, isn't it, Leslie?
I know.
You sit and watch it. Well, you know as well as I do, boy. You know, your home is your castle. You look after it, and you sort everything out. And then all you want is something like that to come through, and you're back to square one again, aren't you, boy?
Those old palm trees were bent over, I'll tell you.
I know, it's sad, boy, sad to watch, and the rain, the water, that was going through the streets like a stream, weren't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah, scary. In fact,
Very sad, Leslie.
can you say hello to? We've got a couple of listeners who live in Sarasota County, and they had to evacuate. Would you say hello to Chuck and Di Cooper for me?
Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck.
Chuck and Di?
Chuck and Di, yes.
Yes, I can, yes. Hello, and they're safe, are they?
Yeah, they're good, yeah. Their home was okay, but they had to evacuate.
All right, okay. Well, hello to Chuck and Di.
They'll appreciate that.
In the States, you say?
Yeah, in Florida, in Sarasota.
In Florida?
Yeah.
Well, blast, I hope everything is all right with them.
Yes.
Just what I say to you, boy.
Go on.
Have you bought a stamp?
Not lately, no.
No, a ticket say to me, when we were on the way to Felixstowe the other day,
Yes.
he said stamps have gone up, is that right?
Well, I believe so, but I haven't bought one for a while.
He say they were now 160 something
Blimey.
for a first class stamp, right? How the hell is that right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes, they have gone up, but £1.60.
Hello?
Hello. Yes. Keep going.
He was saying to me that he got a parcel from Germany, right?
A what from Germany?
He got a parcel
Yes.
come from Germany a few months ago. That took 4 days.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Now you don't mind paying if you're getting that service.
Yes.
But cousin Janice in Jaywick,
Oh, bless her.
She put her Christmas card in the post to me last December.
Yes.
I got that in February.
So you want better service if you're paying more money, do you?
If they're putting it up like that,
Yes.
I'd want someone to knock on my door, bring it in, put it on the side, and make me a cup of tea.
Brian, before we go, can you do a quick birthday shout out for me? Nina's been in touch. She says my dad, Kim Crawford, is celebrating his 80th birthday on Tuesday. He's originally from Horham, and he's a good old Suffolk boy. So could you give Kim Crawford a happy birthday, 80?
Kim Crawford, he's going to be 80, you say?
Yeah, he's originally from Horham.
Good old boy. And he's going to be 80 on Tuesday.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Right, old boy, happy birthday for Tuesday, and I hope they spoil you, because at 80 you deserve it, boy.
Fantastic. Brian, we're going to have to go. Have a lovely week, and we'll see you next week.
Right, Leslie, cheerio all together.
Bye-bye, Brian.